This presentation will show how to connect a series circuit into a breadboard using the power supply and breadboard right here. We have a small LED, green LED, which will be connected in series with this resistor you see here. You also need some small connecting wires. You see the orange wires right there, and you'll need needle nose pliers. Before you get started, make sure you have output off. You get the output off by touching the output on/off button. Also make sure your connections are going from the red and black outputs to the board right here. Notice the breadboard has connecting wires connecting to power to the red strip and the black strip. That's for plus and minus voltage. In this case, I have the power supply set for 10 volts. First thing you want to do is connect power to a location on the board. Set this down here, and I'm going to take a small wire and put it onto the, like you see right here, this small orange wire. I'm going to take that onto the board and connect it straight to 10 volts. Connect it into the red strip and connect it into one of the rows right next door. And I'll zoom in so you can see there. The needle nose pliers is very good for applying it. Make sure it's snug against the board. So you see there, that provides power to one row of the breadboard. Next thing is to connect the resistor to that row. Here's the resistor. I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter, so it'll fit a little bit snugger on the board. Oops, there we go. And you can straighten out the wires with the needle nose pliers and stick it into the breadboard. Then the other side will connect down on another row right down here. So there you see that. Then you take the LED. This green LED has, if you notice, there's a flag on the left side. That's the negative side. Oops, I'm mistaken. The flag is actually on the right hand side. If you notice, there's a shiny area on the right. That's the negative side. If you look at the length of the wire, the short end is the negative side, the long end is the positive. Connect the positive to the resistor, so that goes right here. Notice it's on the same exact row as the resistor itself, and the next row down will be the negative side. Okay, then this row right here, that row right there that holds the negative, I have to connect that to the blue strip. So we take another little wire. We need a little bit longer than that orange one. Let me pick out this is a small little wire that will work fine. I'm going to jump that from the LED to the negative strip, the negative side. So that completes the circuit. So if you see if you were to imagine electricity, it would flow down this red wire through the orange jumper, through the resistor, up and through the LED, down this red wire to the blue strip. The blue strip would go back to the negative, and the negative would go back to the negative of the power supply. It's hard to see, it's way over there at the negative of the power supply. Now we're ready to turn on the circuit, and if everything's okay, the light should light. So we press the output on/off button, and there you can see the LED is lit. So we have power. And that's how you would connect your circuit. If I decide to reduce the voltage, the LED, let's reduce it to, let's say, 4 volts, the LED will be a bit dimmer. And I'm going to start to raise the voltage back up again. And now you see it's hard to tell. I'm gonna start to reduce the voltage, and as I reduce the voltage, you'll notice the LED gets dimmer and dimmer. And raise it up and it gets brighter and brighter. You notice the current is displayed right here. Right now I have 61 milliamps at 16 volts. As you reduce the voltage, and you'll reduce the current, and the brightness in the LED will go down till eventually LED just turns off and there's zero current. And so that's basically how to connect this circuit.